Welcome back, everybody, and this is the Seattle Renegades GM mode. Now, this year we're still in tank mode, but as the year progresses, we're getting better and better. Now, this guy, Jody Crab, we drafted this guy in our first round this past year, 4th overall, and he's already NHL ready. He is technically 77 overall, which is good for our 4th line center. Technically, or the AHL. But to tell you the truth, I did not want him to go to the AHL because he's 18 years old. I believe he's from the U.S., so he's gonna go to the minors, and or to the juniors. And I just don't want to keep him in the juniors. Like, I think he can definitely make a strong case here in the NHL. Joe Veleno, he is another guy that we picked first round. He was 2nd overall. This was our last year's first round pick. He progressed. He was from Canada. He went to the juniors and he progressed. He's technically like 81 overall right now. So he's good enough to be our 2nd line center. Now, these guys are, I think they're going to be our 1-2 punch. So, depending on, I think Jody Crab is going to get better than Joe Veleno, but I mean, it depends. I'm gonna basically put them in they're gonna be our 1-2 punch. Whichever one is better is gonna get some time. Now, we got Matt Duchene for a year 9.5. The reason we got Matt Duchene is because we still need a strong center for these two guys to learn under. So that's why we got him. We also picked up Christian Deverak for 3 years for 2.8. The reason we picked him up, and it costs us our 2nd round pick, I think, our 2nd or 3rd round pick. This guy, if we were to get him in a trade, he would have cost us more than a 2nd round pick. I need a good left winger potential guy that is going to be our left winger of the future in the 1st or 2nd line with Veleno and Crab. So what I did is I just traded him. He's in the 1st line getting some minutes. He's good overall right now to be on the 2nd line. He's technically listed as a 3rd line center. I mean, not 3rd line left winger, but he's good in the 2nd line. Derek Brazar, he's a 2nd line forward. I put Adam Henrique up there. I really should put him in the 2nd line. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him in the 2nd line, and I'm gonna get some that way it kind of evens out a little bit. So he's gonna be in that 2nd line next to Joe Veleno. Now, another thing that I could do in the future is depending on their face-off percentage, because these guys are like both pretty close. But if somebody like Adam Henrique, who has 83 overall in face-off, I could easily move him to the right wing for Veleno and the right wing for Jody Crab. So that's another thing. Now let's look at our defense. Our defense, we got Jonas Brodin. He's still our duder. He has 2 years at 4.1, which is a steal for us to have him. We also have Derek Forbort. We have Jake McCabe, Trevor Daly, and Edler. So we have a decent blue line to help these guys. We also got Tyler Witherspoon. He's 26. He's going to be a top 6 defenseman. Basically, this is a guy that later on down the road we can trade along with these guys. McCabe, we might actually keep, depending, how he progresses this year. We're keeping Brodin. Hopefully he goes to like an 87, 88. Derek Forbort is probably going to go. This is just for this year to help us grow. Corpusalo, I think okay, his morale improved. Okay. So, he had, he wanted to be traded, but, I can't trade him. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't want him to get traded. Like, I think him and Malcolm will do a lot of good in this freaking like, I mean, these Corpusalo, you're a starting goalie. Like, why would you want to leave? We're giving you the time, the ice time and such. So, I'm not actually, it might be because so he has Nieto as and Lawton and Remistrov. Okay, so these guys. So okay, so that's why he's probably happy because Nieto's in there. McCabe's, Lawton, Burmistrov are good high chemistry, and he doesn't have low chemistry with anybody. Let's see, Corpusalo. He has really good chemistry with Corpusalo, and this guy really likes Lawton, Burmistrov, and Nieto, which means that we're probably gonna have to keep those guys in the third and fourth line. So, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So, for the time being, obviously we're not going to make the playoffs this year. I hope not. Um, so we're gonna go to the trade deadline, or a couple of days before the trade deadline, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully this year we're gonna have a good year, for a better year than the years before. I'm not 100% like saying, hey, let's have a good year. I would have basically sign every freaking superstar out there and just stack the lines. And then sent Valeno back to the minors, I mean, back to juniors, and sent all those guys. So, okay. Kennedy. Okay, and let's see if there's any in the AHL. Okay, there you go. So there you go. Sorry, guys. So these guys, like Corpusalo, has pretty good chemistry with Nieto, so we might actually have to keep him around. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with keeping Nieto around. That's perfectly fine. Um, we can keep him a third or fourth liner, and since he has pretty good chemistry until like he gets chemistry, because Corpusalo, he is our goaltender of the future. He is already doing really well, so we just have to get a good team behind him. Let's see. I can't believe the Jackets actually let him, you know, basically go. so so 7-15-1. That's better than last year. The Aces are 11-8-4, which is a whole lot better than last year. So, I mean, it's still a good team. Um, to deal with. So, it's still a good team to deal with. Let's see. Alright, Edic scouting assignment. I don't think we went to the OHL. So we're gonna go there, just in case. Maybe we did go. Yeah, maybe we did go to the OHL. Oh well. We'll go to there again. Um, I mean, Subban, obviously, he's gonna be the backup goaltender for the future if Corpusalo decides to go. But I just do not see us having a bad, kind of deal with him. The only way we'll trade Subban is if he just, if there's something better out there, which I highly doubt. Like, I really like Malcolm Subban in this team, and I think he's going to be a great asset to this team. So there you go. Okay, scouting assignment. We're gonna go to the US. Now we're 22, 22, and 4. That's not bad. We're doing a lot better than last year, so we're not necessarily at the bottom of the pack, but we're close. So we're getting better every year, and that's what top management wants. Obviously, you know, when you talk to management, you ask if they want success or if they want you know, a stronger team for the future to develop itself, like a good developing team. And that's what I'm scared of when it comes to Vegas. They're having a lot of success because the team that they built on is pure on success. They have really good players there, but the future doesn't necessarily look as bright. There's a couple of bright stars in there, but it's not like the best thing in the world. So I'm just wondering how they're gonna do. You know, if they do well in this, if they make the playoffs in this season, they're not gonna have a good pick next year. So what's gonna happen? You know, they're gonna have to trade that pick and try to get some prospects. And they at that point they have to get extremely lucky in their developing program. They have to develop you know, guys that maybe other teams overlooked, and I don't know if that's gonna happen, folks. But the way that I'm doing this GM mode is I'm taking the risk of, yeah, we're not going to be good for the first 3 to 5 years, but at the same time, like I want to be able to, you know, to do well and grow our team the way it's supposed to grow. So we're still in the bottom, obviously. And let's see, Calgary, Arizona. Arizona's doing well, so that's pretty good. LA and Edmonton. So let's see what people. Actually, let's see where we are in the NHL. So we are 28th out of 32. So Vegas is 32. This is the perfect time to trade Matt Duchene. Which is exactly, and we are going to hold cap for him. Just to let you know, it's gonna happen. But this is the perfect time. Why are we trading Corpusalo? No, we're not gonna trade Corpusalo. So this is the perfect time to do some prospect searching. So let's see. We got Michael Delzato and Perlini. He has 0 years left. He's a left winger. That's possibility. Hmm. He's 21 years old. He's okay. Columbus. Okay. I wouldn't mind trading for Hutton. Skaters matching block. They want Matt Duchene. Um, I think they are up there. We are going to get Cap. We're going to retain 50% of it. It gives them a little bit of thing, and we are going to get something else out of it. Trust me, we are going to get something else out of it. Um, I don't know if I want Granlund necessarily, but this guy, Jonathan Dolan, yes. So let me see if we actually need, if we actually can. This guy is not so bad either. We could potentially get this guy. Like, let's see, okay, so he's just a little bit more. But, Hutton and Dolan, and maybe, hmm, maybe like a fifth? Okay, so, we're gonna actually go and see if they, alright, so trade rejected. Let's see if we can get a fourth for next year. Okay, so there we go. So we traded Matt Duchene. We got Dolan on this team, and yes, I know it sucks, but I mean, guys, you know, we need something. So let's see what these guys have. Like, this guy's not. Colin Miller, he's pissed. So let's see what they want for Perlini. Adam Henrique would be good. And some draft picks, maybe like second round pick. Awesome. So this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, we're getting rid of our guys. Brizard, he probably wants to go to a team that's. I could give him to Calgary. We're gonna retain salary, obviously. So, and let's see what we got available. Okay, so can't give him to Calgary. Champion. Okay, Brizard. Noah Jolson. How long does he have? He has 1 year left. We could get him. So this will put Matt Benning at the end of the day. Where is Matt Benning? So I'm giving you some good blocks. Okay, so these guys don't really want Brizard. Trying to contender, so I could send them to St. Louis. Let's see if. Well, we still do this guy, but maybe we do. There we go. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody else that we could potentially get rid of. Um, Trevor Daley, we could get rid of Trevor Daley. Toronto wants to get him. Let's see what we got here. No. Winnipeg. We could. Okay, so okay, let's see what we got. And then we can just get picks, like, and then we'll give them our 5th. There you go. Awesome. So we're trading a lot. We're making a lot of moves because we're gonna tank like crazy right now. So Kennedy probably wants to go. Mind getting one of these guys. This guy right here. And maybe like a pick. Like a 7th. There you go. Oh, these guys want Witherspoon as well. Okay. Assistant, best roster. Let's see, what else do they want? What else we could get rid of? Could get rid of Forbort. For this, I really kind of want a defenseman back. I'm gonna see if we can get a defenseman back. So rebuilder. We have to give them like a pick. There you go. A lot of youngins are going to be playing here. Okay. So, at this point, let's go look at our rosters and see our lines be cray right now. So Devrek is basically the thing. I want Anderson down here, so make sure that's fine. And I want Crab. Um, what I might have Anderson. Anderson's probably gonna be a third line center. Just let. Uh, how's our defense looking? Brody McCabe. Oh yeah, just as I figured, we're gonna shit the brick right now. Um, I might actually let me see if I can pick up some free agents that are like defensive prospects that are better than that. Potato, that's fine. Offer him a year contract, and this guy, yeah, because I don't want these guys to like totally freak out. Let's see if I can need to get some more. I think it's just those two. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's just those two. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Because we might have done that. Um, Wait a second. In the system, we have these guys that can come up. We'll send more on waivers, that's fine. Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually sign somebody so we can send that guy down to the AHL. Okay. What about our AHL team? Make sure that. What about this guy? Oh, this guy's an elite? Hell yeah. Our defense is probably shit right now. Okay. And then our goalies. Okay, so there you go. There's probably some morale that needs to happen here. What? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my god, wait a second. I want to see what's going on here. So I want to see what's going on. Um. Whoo. Let's see what's going on. So Anderson, which is fine, and okay, okay. So there you go. I was wondering. I was like, what? Let's see. I kind of want to see who exactly. So these guys have not stepped up. Huh, that's wonderful. Uh, Now, if you guys think we're gonna shit the bed, we're gonna really shit the bed this time. But we're getting. I think we have about 2 more years of this, including this year, and then we're gonna start being a better team. We're gonna actually have that. Uh, so hold on. Cause we gotta send somebody down, and then we gotta put them into. Oh, I'm still under the. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, well. Okay, Eric scouting assignment. Let's see. We're going to go to the SHL for a good. So as you can see, we're not like 12, 40 something and 5 this year. Like we're getting better every year. Every year is getting some good stuff. We're getting some wins against decent teams. The Islanders, Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota. We won against Calgary earlier in the season. Granted, lost 6-0, but Dallas is a decent team. Sim to the draft. Okay, the NHL season, and we're trying to get some good players in here. Went to Russia for a lot. I think we got to go to the U.S. as well. So I think what might we just do is go to the U.S. and forget Liga, because okay, there we go. So okay, so we get the second and the 13th pick. That's actually not that bad. Be retired players. Who retired? Nobody from us. Alright, so before we go to the draft, let's so St. Louis finally won a Stanley Cup. Finally. President's Trophy goes to the Penguins. It was St. Louis and the Capitals. Art Ross, Patrick Kane, second year in a row. Second year for the Hart as well. Drew Levy with the James Norris. He was the Calder last year, so he's having a good year. Patrick Kane with the Lady Byng second year. Barzal with the Calder. Jake Allen, Conn Smythe. Mason with the Vezina Trophy, as well as the William M. Jennings. Mark Mathot for the Bill Masterson. Patrice Bergeron just kind of going nuts over there. Patrick Kane, second year in a row, and he also wins and surpasses Ovi. So Ovi generation is maybe over. I don't know. Probably not, but start draft. Okay, so let's see sim pick. What do we have for? We have an offensive defenseman. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to pick. Uh, the reason is because we need defensemen, folks. We do need defensemen for the future, and I mean it's there. So this guy is a medium elite. He's a left winger. I think, do we have? Yeah, we have round 2, pick 15. So we have. Let's see, what else do we have? We have this guy. We have a lot of second round picks, so. A lot of second round picks. And I think we have a third rounder, maybe? I don't know if we have third or fourth. We need some right wingers. Low top 6. And these are some of the guys that some of these lower guys are gonna be the ones that you know, the ones that we're gonna have to do. So this year we're going to change our alternate jersey. Folks, I think Corpusalo is going to leave us this year, just to let you guys know. So Hutton, 2 years at 4.8. I really want to see. Okay, we have cap space, folks. So Edler, we're gonna release. Teto, we're gonna release. Morrow, we're going to release. What? Oh, this guy is going to get AHL time right away. This guy's also going to get some 56. So these guys I'm going to leave in the juniors, but the amount of minutes I played last season, a lot. Okay. Subban, we're going to give you some money though, because I don't want to lose you. If I feel he can be a good asset to this team. So let's Alright, so yeah, we offered you a generous like this is the thing. I don't mind giving him a contract like that because I know he's going to like I want him here. And that's I want to feel that I want to keep the guys here that need to be here. So morale probably went down a little bit. Let's see. Vatanen. Alright, so before we do that, let's see exactly what we need. Like, we gotta go to contract, so. Because this year, I really want to get some good players. So, Veleno, Nick Shore, Crab, and Kyra. Okay. And then Dahlin and Suzuki, maybe? Alright, so got Dvorak and Perlini and then Lawton. So we could use like a fourth line. Alright, so for right wingers, we need some right wingers. That's what it is. We need some right wingers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our defenseman is pretty stacked. We do need some right wings. Some. What I might do is I might put some of those guys as right wingers in our team. Edit player. Centers. So Boleno's probably going to be, and then make sure. So we could put Crab as a right winger. You're gonna play right winger right now, my man. Save. Put you as a right winger right now. And then Nick Suzuki, he's probably good for left winger. This guy could be a right winger potentially as well. Let's see. His skating is actually not that bad. His puck skills are really good. So he could be a playmaker. Right winger playmaker. So we really could just put like a couple of right wingers. Let's see, left wingers, we're good. So we need a left winger and then a right winger. Okay. So that's how we're gonna fix this stuff. Sign free agents. We need a right winger and then a left winger. I could put Perlini in the second line and get Van Riensdijk in this team for another year. Let's see. So this guy, we're gonna offer these guys some contracts. Workstrand. $78, like that's kind of the guy that I want. And then Jansen. Yeah, 5 mil. Yep, we're gonna offer him quite a bit of money. Let's see. see what we got. We got Halak. Okay, so let's see if these guys actually would sign with us. Just to make sure. Oh, that's a new one. I'm looking for a team which is better mix of players from where I'm from. What the hell? Okay. That's new. Bortron accepted. That's good. He's gonna be our fourth line. Hansen, that's good. Jacobs is good. This guy accepted. And of course, this guy, he's like, yep, I'm gonna go where the money is. Let's see if we have any more. We have like a lot of cap space, so we can actually like get some people at like just ridiculous prices. Like, I'm gonna try to make the AHL team as good as possible. So that's 12. 17. 20. 25. Alright. 25. Oh, my roster's full? Okay. How is my roster full? I need to trade some people then. Get some picks. Two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this guy, he's actually we'll trade this guy. I gotta get rid of some of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-huh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And okay, so this guy is not signed. Okay, perfect. So left wings 1, 2, 3, 4. So like the fourth is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this guy, he's 19, so he's gonna be in the juniors. Oh, this guy's gonna be in the juniors too. Okay, so there we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Maybe it's defenseman, maybe? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like defenseman galore over here. Alright. The reason I'm trading some of these guys is because I need to make room for some other guys. I think we're gonna trade Brodeen though. Ottawa wants Brodeen. Let's see what we can get. Thomas Chabot. That actually would not be a bad idea. Cody CC. I'm gonna have to give him something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can give him Ryan Sproul as well. And we can give him some picks, or a pick. Alright, so we need to get somebody that's... I need to get a defenseman in return that's kind of a same boat. Goodsberry. They have some really good guys. So, but see, they're not gonna trade Provorov. They're not. As much as I would love to. Let's see, who do they have? They want to get rid of Vlasic though. Yeah, but I'd rather not. Tampa Bay, let's see. What is Brodeen? Brodeen is an 84 right now. This is an 87 overall. For an 84 overall. Where is he? 2 years? what I might need to do is I might just need to get Brodeen traded and then go for somebody. Alright, so let's get Brodeen traded, and then maybe we can. So Ristolainen. Wow, Ristolainen is freaking 90. What the hell? So that's why they want Rodine, so we can try to see what they are giving us. Okay, let's see what the Jesus. Okay, James some Reamsdeek. Sorry folks, but so let's go to defenseman. So here's a perfect thing on this. These guys do not need all these guys together. So let's see, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. So I'm gonna go after him. I know it's gonna take a lot to get him, but we're going to do it. I just can't. They're probably gonna at the trade deadline. Actually, you know what? At the trade deadline, we're gonna deal with that because they'll probably want to get rid of Ryan Murray. We're gonna go ahead and sign some people though. Let's go with Hamonic though, because we still need some decent people. We're gonna sign Trevor to 1 year for like 4.5. Carlson. Alright. And we got Crazy Cray Cray. James came back to Seattle. He's like, yeah, it's great to be home. And his brother is here too. Okay. And what we're gonna do is sim to next season. I'm gonna start another video because it's just this is. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna customize jerseys. Totally forgot about it. Jared Spurgeon for, let's see this trade. Customized jerseys. Team uniform. We're gonna change our home uniform, obviously. Change the jersey. It's gonna be a brand new thing. Alright, so there we go. We changed our home. Away, we're gonna change the same. But the away jersey we can actually keep. That's fine. Alternate. You're like, oh, we're gonna change the stuff. The alternate jersey we're gonna do a little bit. Okay. 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 And there we go. New jerseys for this year. New jerseys. Let's see our mascot. There you go. Okay, and we're gonna sim to next season, and I'm probably gonna have another episode later on today.